For a creative twist on traditional Christmas treats, Chef Kate George from the Food Room shows us how to make a fun and quirky biscuit tree.
Today we're going to be making a Norwegian Christmas tree, which is a lovely stack of spicy biscuits in star shapes stacked on top of each other to form a beautiful Christmas tree. Our ingredients are some Sasko cake flour, a little bit of baking powder, some mixed spice, some ginger. We're going to cream together some brown sugar and some butter, a little bit of molasses, some golden syrup, some lemon juice, lemon zest, and a few eggs. If you'd like a list of ingredients SMS to your phone, just SMS the keyword Sasko to 33728 and we'll send that through to you. First thing we're going to do is mix together the dry ingredients. So we've got some sifted flour here. We're going to add some mixed spice, the ginger and the baking powder, and just mix it all together. Now what we're going to do is just lift up our machine. We're going to add our soft butter and our light brown sugar, pour it in, and then drop our machine down and put it on to cream nicely.
Mix the butter and the sugar together until completely combined. Once mixed, the batter should be creamed and fluffy.
Wow, so this is looking all beautifully creamy. I'm just going to lift the machine up again. And now we're going to add our molasses, our syrup, our lemon juice and our lemon zest, and drop the machine and give it a good whisk. Fantastic, our batter's looking perfect. Now it's time to add our eggs, one at a time while the machine's beating so that we can incorporate them into the batter as we go along. Batter's looking perfect. Now all that remains is the flour needs to be added, so I'm going to pour that in, mix it together, and our batter's ready to go into the fridge. Once we've mixed our dough together, we're going to pop it into the fridge for about 3 hours so that the dough gets nice and cold and pliable and easy to roll out.
After the dough has been left in the fridge to harden for at least 3 hours, sprinkle flour on the countertop. Place the bat onto the surface ready to be rolled out and cut.
We're just going to press this down, grab a floured rolling pin, and we want to roll our dough out until it's about 1 centimeter thick. What I've done here is made a template of a star about 28 centimeters wide, and we're going to cut out a star shape. So this is the one that's going to be the base, it's going to be the biggest one, and we're going to cut out 12 stars, slightly smaller than each other, so that when we pile them on top, they are a lovely Christmas tree shape. Now we're just going to peel away the star, we're going to wipe away all the excess dough, and there we have it, a beautiful star-shaped biscuit. We've got a greased baking tray here, and now we're going to pop our star shape onto our baking tray. And then it goes into the oven for between 15 and 20 minutes, just depending on how big your stars are, until it's cooked perfectly. So now it's time to make our icing. Okay, so the ingredients I have here are 180 grams of icing sugar and an egg white. So what we're going to do is add our 180 grams of icing sugar to a bowl, pour the egg white in, and then give it a very good whisk, just to combine so that it's almost at a dropping consistency, which is perfect, just how we need it. We're going to pop our icing into a piping bag with a small nozzle, and we're going to use this to decorate our star-shaped biscuits.
After the stars have cooled on a wire rack, take the piping bag and place small dots of icing around the edges of the stars. Find all the instructions on Expresso's website.
Now it's time to build our Christmas tree. So we're going to start off with the biggest star and work our way to the smallest at the top, and use our glacé icing as the glue in between each star.
Make sure the stars are about 1 centimeter different in size to make for a gradient. Stack the stars from biggest to the smallest to create a perfect tree.
We just put the last one on top, and just to finish it off, I'm just going to do a little drizzle of icing all over the top so it drips down and looks almost like snow, and give it a final dust of icing sugar to finish it off. Okay, so there you have it, a Norwegian Christmas tree. Enjoy!
SMS Sasko to 33728 to receive a link to the recipe and stand a chance to win a hamper with 5,500 Rand, including a Kenwood K-Mix stand mixer.
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Sasko flour. Always soft and fluffy.